Hello again, and welcome to another episode of Friends, Facts, and Fiction. As always, this podcast is made possible by our local convenience stores, the misappropriation of history, and you. And now to your hosts, Justin Hammonds, Brant Bramlett, and Drew Shellnut.
What's up? What's happening, world? This is a podcast called Friends, Facts, and Fiction, and we back. Season 7, Not Living in Heaven, for less than 11, somewhere in there.
Honestly,
it's work in progress. It's
perfect.
work in progress.
Not Living in Heaven.
Yeah,
I love it.
If you've made it through the new year, congratulations. Because
that's done. I already wrote it down.
it's rough out here. You locked it in?
I locked it in. Not Living in Heaven.
Season 7, Not Living in Heaven.
That's it.
Man,
It's
also
done now.
Because we're not.
Shouts out to all the first responders in Cali. Man, it's been a crazy year so far. It's been a year within the month of January, I feel like.
Yeah.
Like so far. But anyway, I haven't introduced us yet. I'm Justin Hammonds. I'm looking at my boy Drew Shellnut.
What is up?
And my guy Grant Bramlett.
Up is what?
Yeah. And we back, man. A little hiatus, you know what I'm saying? Life got a little crazy, a little squirrely. I was in Denmark and shit. End of the mowing season for the homie. Travels for Drewski. Different things going on.
Yeah.
You know.
Sure.
You leave it how you want to leave it.
Some different things were definitely going on. That's for sure.
I'm just saying, you leave it how you want to leave it, Drew.
But, for the, hundreds or thousands of listeners that we do have, thank y'all from all around the world and stuff.
Again, we are very, very close on a regular basis to hitting that magic number of 10,000, as they seem to like these days.
For us to actually start making money.
Yeah. So some subscriptions. I mean, like if you subscribe to it, if you like it, give the 5-star rating, whatever.
Yeah, follow us on Spotify and all that.
Share it to your friends if you like it. If you're excited that we're coming back finally.
Give your friends some facts and fiction.
No, don't use TikTok.
It's back. We
At least
back.
for 12 hours.
It's back for another 90 days. Is that right?
I don't even.
Doesn't matter. I don't care. I don't do TikTok. I don't care.
I don't either.
The amount of care that I have for the world right now is pretty low. So I don't even want to speak on it, to be real. It's all.
Well,
we're not living in heaven. So I guess.
on that note, real quick, before we dive into how we're all doing individually, has anybody come up with like a New Year's resolution? Because we haven't actually sat down here and talked about New Year's resolutions.
No, we haven't,
since
actually.
Then.
Yeah.
So here's mine.
Yeah, what is yours?
Shit's about to get rough. So what I've decided, I'm going to take care of myself. And then once that's at least good enough, right? Moderate, right? I went to the dentist the other day for the first time in 6 years. I got a fucking cap put on that tooth that was falling out of my head.
Well, hell yeah.
They didn't have to rip it out. I was so excited.
Nice.
Yeah, I know. They just put a cap on it, which is great.
Did you get silver? Did you get like gold?
They didn't even offer.
Damn, bro.
They didn't even offer.
That was your chance to be kind of a pirate, my boy.
I know. I should have asked, but I was so blown away that I had no cavities.
That's awesome.
That I just was just like, wait a minute. So I got no cavities. I was like, no, we just need to put a cap on that tooth. It's like, wait, you don't have to rip that tooth out of my head. It's like, no. And I was like, are you sure?
Yeah. Come on.
Because I walked in expecting like 10 cavities and then that tooth being gone.
I mean, that's the scare for anybody that like. Well, especially men going to the fucking doctor and shit. We're just like, we'll get through it. Fuck it.
So anyways.
That's no mentality for me. I was like, it'll be all right.
But my
sick as fuck, I'm
focus,
still going to work.
Focus for this year, take care of me and mine, right?
Yeah.
And that means make sure that I'm going to be around here for a little while, that I'm capable of doing all the things that I've already set out to do, which is abundantly physical, with the company and everything like that.
Facts.
And then mine's, right? Taking care of the house, making sure that's good, making sure my wife's good, the dogs are good, my close friends are good.
Yeah.
Building a community. Because regardless of what this year has in store for us, which is probably going to be dark as fuck, I think in the next 10 years, we are legitimately going to see the fall of late stage capitalism. I think that we've been in late stage capitalism for a long time. Now we're about to get to a point in which people need to learn a trade, grow some shit,
Go figure.
trade with one another, right?
Well,
we have to build up our little community that we live in.
Yeah.
And luckily, we have a decent little community here. Tennessee is rough as fuck right now, but Nashville's decent.
But I think
Inglewood's pretty good.
they're banning
Madison's
Pornhub
pretty
in
good.
Tennessee, I believe.
Yeah.
Sad day.
Well, anybody
Believes asshole.
anybody that
They
knows,
did.
anybody that knows.
Ain't no believes.
Actually, do you remember that episode of South Park where like the internet went down?
I switched up like a few weeks ago.
Anybody that
from
knows,
my site. So
you
it's all
remember
good.
South Park when the internet went down?
Yeah.
So anybody that knows how to draw,
Yeah.
start drawing some really good pornography.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
I'll trade you some tomatoes for some good porn.
Well, see, the thing is about capitalism, bro. It's a good concept, but like modern capitalism was fucked. Because real capitalism was, hey, I want to do this trade to the best of my ability,
Yeah.
so I can sell the best product, so that way I make the most money.
So I
Right.
stand out
And-
among
yeah,
among the people
instead
so they
of
know. Yeah.
let's just all fucking
Make a
put the money
monopoly.
back into the fucking company and not to the actual product and the craft that you're doing. Mass fucking production. You feel me?
Let's
Like
fuck all our employees just so we can make more money than the next guy.
exactly, bro. Shout out Luigi,
So-
dog.
Yeah, you know.
Anyway,
Long story short, my New Year's resolution is looking out for me and mine's.
Yeah.
Make sure that I'm happy, healthy.
Yeah.
Well, happy is a
being happy is
healthy and able to move forward.
It's-
And
it's-
then also focus on my community.
explain what happiness meant to me.
No. Sorry.
It's dead, Justin.
My God.
There's no such thing
Holy shit,
anymore.
bro. That was wild. That was wild. That was wild.
I made a mistake in saying happy because I'm used to saying happy and healthy. Find a little bit of joy in your life, and you hopefully you're okay to go psychologically moving forward. But either way, then moving forward to mine, which is the community. You know what I mean?
Ciao, ciao.
That's my New Year's resolution.
I like that
How
a
about you
lot, bro. I'm in the same vein with that. Me personally is gaining some mental clarity on the next phase of next chapter of my life.
I like that.
Last year was kind of a blur. Had a lot of improvements, a lot of travel, learned a lot of new shit. Yeah, man. Just getting some mental clarity on goals going forward. Because sometimes I get in that motion of just taking it as it comes and like taking the opportunity because I'm already prepared for opportunity.
Yeah.
But I feel like I need to push more to have opportunity. So doing more with the art community that I'm a part of this year, hopefully.
Yeah, which is dope as hell.
Shouts out Visual Minds.
Yeah.
Yeah, y'all check us out. Shouts out Josh, man. Snodgrass, he's a G. But
Which I want to get him on for one.
yeah, we definitely should get
I would
him on
love
for sure. For sure. He's got his thumb on the art community in Nashville pretty hard, and it's dope. Dope to be a part of it. Trying to work with that. Trying to progress Inglewood more. We're doing more events, more stuff, more things. But also, I do want to travel again and learn more about the IT world and shit like that. But
Yeah, I
having
like
that
that.
mapped out and like getting my mind clear on it rather than just like if it happens, it happens. You know what I'm saying? Because that's my life, nigga. That's how I live, bro. Like,
Right, I mean,
I've been that way for years. Like, if it happens, it happens. Fuck it, I don't. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
And I think that's an attempt to move away from the paycheck to paycheck mentality.
yeah, for
You know what
sure,
I mean?
for sure. Well, it's also if you just focus on the money, then you're always going to be lost in that. You got to focus
Right.
more on like the long term commitment to something or the goal
Right.
that you're actually looking at. And it's tough to do that. I mean, that's why we don't ask questions and progress more because we're always worried that we're not going to have. We're going to have less. So we always seek to have more rather than ask more questions
Right.
and do more shit. So,
And I mean, dude, that's such a big thing in the sense of, again, almost combating against the capitalist ideal or whatever this version is that we live in of more stuff, the newest thing, whatever. If you got a phone that works, if you have a house that can retain the heat or the AC when it's hot out, great.
Yeah.
Move on to the next thing for yourself.
Well,
you know,
it's the
And then
plan of obsolescence, bro.
Well, yeah, exactly.
it's
And
all
then learn how to fix the things that can be fixed.
Mm-hmm.
Start buying things that also can be fixed, as opposed to something that is not work-onable.
Yeah, bro. Do
Of course,
not
I'm
buy a
sitting here-
Mercedes Benz.
Exactly. And I'm also sitting here
Worst
looking at a
mistake I've ever
fucking,
made.
MacBook, but they've gotten sued enough. I think hopefully we'll be in an era soon enough where Apple products are able to be fixed or replace the battery of whatever.
It's also a lot easier to be able to say things like that when you know that you can, if shit hit the fan, take care of yourself. When
Yeah.
90% of people can't.
Yeah, bro.
Right.
So it's a lot easier to be like, so as a musician, like I grew up going like people would listen to, there's two things that happened that pissed me off. People would go, oh, that sounds hard as fuck. And I'm like, it's like the easiest thing I've ever played.
Sure.
Number two, start talking when I'm trying to show them something that I wrote. Those are two things that pissed me off. And it's because they're not musicians and their
Sure,
brain
yeah.
is not wired the same. But we are attuned to certain things that aren't available to other people.
That's
so
true.
we see things differently.
But again,
Facts.
and one of the cruxes of, oddly enough, our podcast,
Mm-hmm.
you're also from the South.
Yeah.
You know how to grow shit.
Yep.
You understand how dirt and rain and sun works,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You also know how to turn a fucking screwdriver.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Change a
right.
tire, change a battery, spark plugs, head gaskets.
It takes
good Lord.
It takes me to be out of my grasp of something to call somebody for help. Like
Yeah.
if I can just go to Home Depot and come back and fix it. Like when I fucked up the plumbing at me and my ex's house, and I was like, this is beyond me. Like I mean, I would, but I don't want to fuck it up worse.
but did you call a plumber?
No, I called the homie.
Exactly.
Yeah, well, the homie owns he works for a plumbing company, but
Well, I know
he's a
that.
homie. You
But
know
I'm
what I
just
mean?
saying,
yeah,
like-
but- yeah.
Yeah, like I have redone a decent amount of the electrical in this house that I bought that I was very loud and proud about a long time episode ago. If y'all remember that.
I mean,
I
bro,
bought a house, bitch. Fuck all
yeah.
y'all.
Yeah.
Bro, we basically helped build 2 houses in the past 6 years.
Yeah.
Whatever
Whatever I couldn't do.
Being capable is a thing that people need to be
Yeah.
able to do. Be
Yeah.
capable.
But whatever I couldn't do, I had a buddy I could call to try and figure out how to do that.
Yeah.
You know
Well,
what I
and
mean?
that all of that kind of mashes into my New Year's resolution, which is I don't remember where this quote came from, but it's a super powerful and yet simple quote, which is "Don't let life happen to you."
Yes.
There you go.
That's
I like
my
that.
New Year's resolution.
I like that a lot.
That makes me happy
Bro,
to hear. Honestly.
that's
'Cause
beautiful.
That's fantastic.
And I seen this quote.
You fucking get up and you do it for yourself.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nobody else is going to do it for you.
No. And if bad things happen to you, that's not the world trying to beat you down.
Yeah.
That's just a small string of bad luck.
It's another bit of information you're up on somebody else on.
Exactly.
Exactly.
You know?
You can never succeed if you
And a
don't
hard lesson
fall.
learned
Yeah.
in the moment.
Sucks, but that's another thing with and I'm sorry for you guys that aren't from the South who had to live with a bunch of fucking bullshit growing up. But we had to live with a bunch of fucking bullshit. So it's kind of like water on a duck's back. And that's another fucking Southern saying. It's like oil and water. Like that shit doesn't fucking flow together.
Yeah.
We do have a semblance of thicker skin than most, but it's all a facade.
Yeah.
We're still as fucked up as everybody else is.
Yeah, bro.
We just put on that fucking tough skin to just kind of push it off. That's why you have all these stoic motherfuckers ending up fucking drinking themselves to death or beating their wives and shit. None of those motherfuckers wanted to beat their wives or do any of that shit or whatever. And I'm not saying that they're okay for doing that in any way of any of that. But these stupid motherfuckers didn't know how to fucking deal with their shit. And what I'm telling you and what the don't let life happen to you is a mantra that should be grasped by everybody from fucking birth.
Yeah, facts, bro.
You know, you make it wasn't my destiny. It wasn't we weren't destined to be together. This wasn't supposed to happen. If you want something in fucking life, you can make it fucking happen. You just got to do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
it's going to fucking suck.
It's difficult to do.
90% of the time, it's going to fucking suck.
Until it doesn't.
You just
Until it
got to
doesn't.
figure out. You just have to figure out that pasta water actually does mix with oil.
Hey,
Look at
all
that.
the salt and all the goody! It grabbed a little bit of those carbs in there. We're getting a little too scientific here for the listeners.
Bro, I seen this quote today. It said, "You can't add more time to your life, so put more life in the time you got." Yeah, I like that shit a lot.
Yeah.
That shit was solid. Yeah, that
that's
shit was
good.
solid.
That's good.
That's another good one. But
Yeah.
man, we had a nice little New Year's resolution intro. Yeah. Hope everybody else is like locked in on their year, like we always are. But by August, we'll see where we're at. You know what I mean? Once we get about, I say by July is normally when. How's it been going? Because now it's full summer and the fucking tires are off. We're fucking out here just in it, thick by that time of the year. So,
Yeah, and I mean, if you're listening back on this one or whatever, this is dead of winter, and to be very specific about it,
January 2025.
yeah, and it's inauguration
Specifically
evening.
MLK Day, fuck Inauguration Day,
Yeah.
MLK Day.
Well, thank you, Justin. That's very true.
Roll Tide.
Roll Tide to MLK.
Yeah, alrighty then.
Yeah, on that one.
Yep, you know how we feel about that, so we're not going to dive into that right now.
And I don't think there's any point to.
Yeah,
But
no.
The reason is that the three of us are doing something that gives us joy, helps us out mentally, and
hopefully we do it for the audience too, man. For the people
I hope
listening.
so. I
You know
really
what
do
mean?
hope so.
Yeah.
But we could sit here and drink too goddamn much and wallow on
And
what's
just-
happening
and
today,
just chat shit.
or
Right.
we could enjoy each other's company
Yeah.
and do something that's a little better.
And give the people a little edutainment. You know what I'm saying? A little ha-ha, but also crazy hot facts.
And if you
You
don't
know what
like
I'm
what we
saying?
gotta say, you can take your fat fucking fingers and put them on the keeper. No, I'm just kidding. We had an episode that we had to delete because I got too drunk and was talking to you guys like you were.
Oh, yeah, I
like,
forgot about
You
that.
had fat fingers and you need to email us fat
Yeah.
emails or something.
I forgot we deleted that whole episode.
Yeah. No, it was really
The
bad.
people will never hear that one.
I even got mouthy at Grant and Justin at the
Yeah,
end.
yeah, that shit was crazy.
I
That
will
shit
never
got lit.
forget. Justin and I looked at each other like, "Ooh,
What the fuck is happening?
Oh. Too many martinis, my guy.
Yeah, too many. It was a lot of can cracking going on in that episode. But
it was awesome."
we're happy to be here for y'all. I'm happy that y'all listening. If you are locked in, you know what I'm saying, on that drive or, cleaning the house or whatever, whatever you may be doing while you listen to our sweet voices, I want y'all to lock in, settle down, enjoy these high facts.
And tell us about your New Year's resolution. Send us a little email.
Also, my cash tag is look at them baby toes. If anybody wants to send me some money.
Oh, segue went flat. Okay.
I
But
know.
also
I'm
you
sorry. I
can
flattened those
email
tires.
us at friends.facts.fiction@gmail.com. And that's dot, don't write period, the word, because I had somebody
It's the
mention
little
that.
button on the keyboard.
Yeah. But yeah, email us.
Little teeny tiny circle.
Show ideas, your New Year's resolution.
Yeah, it's the pinky toe that
pinky
goes at the
toe.
end of a sentence.
Jesus Christ. Whoa.
Hold on, I gotta make that go away.
Oh, man. But seriously, I am starting an OnlyFeeds page. If anybody gets a hold of that, you'll never know.
There you go.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Turn up, dog.
I got hobbit feet. That's about all you're going to see.
He got hobbit feet.
Bro,
Pay for them.
this one chick, bro, OnlyFans chick, I think she made like 30 mil or some shit in 1 year. And like one guy gave her like 5 million.
God damn.
Yeah.
Those are some sexy ass feet.
No, this is she's OnlyFans. She's all the way out. She's all the way out.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
Hey, shout out to the ladies. Y'all out here killing it these days with the OnlyFans.
Well, good for them,
shit.
honestly.
But yeah, bro, I respect the hustle. Fuck it.
Bridge the wage gap. Let's go.
But
I can't shove panties in my butthole. That's all I got to say.
You can or cannot.
I'm not about to.
Oh, you're unwilling to.
I think she made more than like all
a won't,
NBA rookies
not a
or some
can't.
shit
Got it.
combined. Anyway, shit is crazy, bro.
Pinky toe, now we're talking. I mean, wrong podcast.
Hey, you do what you gotta do, man.
Hey,
I had a homegirl that
no judgment, baby. No judgment.
She when OnlyFans like first kicked off, she just ripped up Bibles topless and she didn't show her face. It was like neck,
Dude, that's
titties, and
badass.
she just ripped up Bibles and made like $500 a day, bro. This is 2020. Yeah, bro.
Good God.
Oh, shit, bro. She just titties out and just ripped up Bibles, bro.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Yeah, didn't show her face, just like titties out ripping Bibles. And niggas was about it, bro.
She's going to hell.
No, she's going there rich. So
that shit was
whatever.
crazy. That shit was
was it?
wild.
I think
That's when I knew the world was going to change, bro. That's when I knew we had new hope.
Yeah.
It makes me think of I can't remember what comedian said this, but one comedian I was watching a stand-up of said this within the last few years, and it was, it's like money can't buy happiness, but I've never seen anybody crying in a Lambo.
Facts. Facts. Well, this the rapper said, shit, was it? Anybody tell you that might not make happiness, I want you to have none. It's like, yeah, you're right, man.
Well,
'Cause, I mean, I've been happy and broke, but happy with money is a whole different.
Oh,
fucking,
yeah.
It's a whole different situation, bro.
Well, yeah, and on that, there was somebody else that said, money just exemplifies everything else going on. If you're depressed and then make a whole bunch of money, you're now depressed with a whole bunch of money.
You was who you were before you got here, dog. Yeah. Infamous Jay-Z line. Like, you can get all the money in the world and still be a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
And not be a good person and be a sad person or a ridiculously happy person. It depends on who you are.
I guess we can bring it.
Money's like lotion, bro.
Hey.
Or like air. Because it just fills the
Even
room.
if we're gonna be completely like everybody gets a say here, like the Bible even says. No,
Is
seriously.
this everybody or is this Drew?
This is Drew.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I'm everybody. You haven't realized this already? Come on, I'm sober. I am now everyone.
Jesus Christ, this intro is crazy.
I am
I
now
love it. I love
everyone. No, but it does say, what does it benefit a man to gain the world but lose his soul?
yeah.
Bang, bang. Sparrow.
You know?
Oh, since we're doing quotes,
Hey!
if a clown, gets keys to the palace, doesn't make him a king. It makes the palace a circus.
Uh-oh.
Pertinent.
Oh, good Lord. That's not America.
Anyway, so that was interesting. You can tell we hadn't done this in a while because we're doing a long intro today.
I like the long
we're getting our personalities back out there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like, in case y'all forgot who we were, this is who we are. It's been a minute, but we still here. You know what I'm saying? Season 7.
Episode
we not
1,
living
baby.
11. Not living 11. Not living in heaven. Episode 1. I don't know. Yeah, that was crazy. I don't know if anybody has heard about this guy, but it's a pretty interesting story, and it's just true American ingenuity. You know what I mean? like. You can just do this type of shit
I did
in the stage, bro.
I know,
and it's fucking wild.
I know.
And nobody was like tripping. It's just like, oh, word, yeah, that's cool. This got a gun in the sky. That's crazy. Anyway.
Yeah.
Are we good? We locked in?
Oh, wait. Real quick, one live update. It's look at those sweet little tiny feet now because of copyright infringements.
Okay, word.
All right. So, Lawrence.
These hot
Richard,
facts.
Lawrence Richard, a.k.a. Larry Walters, was born April 19th, 1949 in Los Angeles to a seemingly normal family, and it was unremarkable enough for no one to write about or mention. So, we're going to pick right up when he was 13 years old in 1972. He lived close to an Army surplus store, so he wandered around one day in his neighborhood and went into one of these Army surplus stores. Like we were able to do back in the day. You remember that?
Yeah, bro.
Right.
The military surplus shit? Yeah. Bro, my
Also,
dad...
just being able to wander around,
Oh, yeah. Just walk around like, yeah.
You don't really know where your parents are.
No,
and
no.
they damn sure don't know where you are.
They don't care either.
Just as long as your ass is at the dinner table with clean hands.
Yeah, bro.
The world's pretty much your oyster.
Dog, if you had a bicycle, it was a wrap, dog.
Oh, yeah.
I might be
Right.
across the county.
Yeah, right.
Like, straight up. Like, real talk. Not even knowing that my life was in danger.
Yeah.
So imagine how fucking awesome it must have been for this 13-year-old boy to wander into an Army surplus store.
It was so sick when I went with my dad all the time. Because he was always wear army fatigues. He was a fucking Marine, so he'd always go buy more army fatigues and shit as well.
Like when I was a kid, my dad and brother and I, we had a big ass plot of land that we'd hunt on a lot and everything like that. And when we were children, we would like grow out of shit so fast. So my dad would just take us to the army surplus store to get like boots and fatigues and stuff like that. Because it's basically camouflage.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So like, why spend all the money at one of the big
Academy or Woods and Water or anything like that?
Yeah.
Bass Pro Shop, baby.
Bass Pro, right? Exactly. And we just get, like the story when I got run over by the tractor.
Yeah.
Those were fucking army surplus store fatigue boots with the steel insole.
The most durable shit you can get, and it's for the low.
Right. It's cheap as hell.
The attendant always had like a gun on his hip and shit. Back when I went to, I was like, this is fucking badass. As a kid, I was like, fuck yeah, bro.
I was like, this was the Swiss Army knives with like the little clock on it, or like just a wrapped up thing of rope, a paracord.
Yeah, bro.
That was like $3.
Got one of them big ass knives to like cut down trails.
Yeah.
On the bikes and shit. So I'd have like a fucking machete strapped to my back. My homie would have like a 22 pistol or rifle. And we'd just be going through the woods, bro. Yeah. Chopping down trees and shit. Like just singing fucking songs and fucking off. Like
these poor fucking kids have no idea.
Bro.
They got no idea.
Talking about we thirsty, so we found a creek. You know what I'm talking about? Like shit like that, bro.
Right.
Like it was.
And then you had the shits for 2 days, didn't know why.
That fucking,
Damn it, we done got the creek below the city water.
Yeah, that city water river, boy. Anyway.
Well, anyways, what really catches Larry's eye are these weather balloons hanging from the ceiling.
Oh, yeah.
And if it were me, these 8-foot balloons would also give me some ideas.
Yeah, right.
Flash forward 10 years. Little Larry ain't so little no more. And he has a decent life as a truck driver. Not great, but it pays okay. He's got a lady at home, a handful of friends. But that lifelong dream of flying just never really left after he couldn't make the Air Force due to his poor eyesight 5 years ago when he applied. This nagging desire slowly cooked into, at least to him, a pretty badass plan that started all the way back in that Army supply store.
But they couldn't give Larry some damn glasses, bro. What's up?
Well, you can't have you can't have eyeglasses on a fighter jet.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah.
They didn't have a medication on the fucking giant. I mean, get my boy locked in, bro. You know what I'm saying? They got the little flip down thing over your eyes, right?
They got like the smartest dude in the world, but he can't see anything. They got like stupidest guy in the world, but he can see everything. And they're like, sorry, bud.
Yeah. He know how to fly high, go fast, shoot gun. So
odds are he's going to fly into this mountainside, but he's going to take at least 2 fighter jets.
Right.
Fucking wild. To come up with his idea, he had to be a pretty smart motherfucker anyway. But
yeah.
Right.
So in 1982, Walters and his lady, Carol Von Dusen, purchased 45 8-foot weather balloons from a military surplus supply store, mind you.
What?
Enough helium tanks to fill all these bad boys from California Toy Time balloons.
Bro, how's the clerk not asking questions?
Right.
You said how many?
You said 45 8-foot motherfucking weather balloons.
Said, would you 45?
You trying to pick up this building? What the fuck's going on?
There's some up shit happening, boy.
Right.
Apparently, this amount of either of these items raised enough red flags that he knew it would. So he preemptively forged a document from his quote-unquote employer, Film Fair Studios.
Oh, word. My boy is doing mental acrobatics, boy.
He's playing chess.
Yeah, it's hey, dog. Y'all playing checkers out here, boy. Step up.
The document stated that these balloons and helium were for a television commercial.
Fucking 45 balloons for one commercial? Weather balloons at that. Oh.
He then bought a pretty damn good lawn chair from Sears, based on the price tag at least. Now, this costed $109, which is about $350 in today monies.
What, the chair?
So he done
Yes.
gave him a damn Yeti chair.
Yeah, boy. That motherfucker better be massaging and heating and shit. The fuck? A lawn chair, my boy, for $109.
An
dog?
aluminum lawn chair.
It's just
Bruh.
got a straw hanging out the side. You just pour your drink down into the aluminum bars.
And you can
Yeah,
drink
that's
from it.
fucking
I like
nuts,
that
bro.
a lot.
No, that's fucking insane.
Now, the rest of the shopping list included rope to tie to his buddy's Jeep, 35-gallon jugs to act as a ballast, a pellet gun, a CB radio, a camera, a backup pair of glasses, because remember, he didn't
Can't
have
see
a good
with the
eyesight,
shit.
a parachute, an altimeter, a 2-liter bottle of Coke,
Oh, my boy had to get his
A
drink
2-liter
on.
bottle of Coke.
2-liter bottle of Coca-Cola. And then what was listed as peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, plural.
Okay.
I don't know how many, but any number over 1 is kind of wild. Like,
We're about to pull a shift, ain't he?
yeah,
The fuck?
right,
Got a 2-liter
exactly.
Coke
Yeah,
and a couple
yeah.
sandwiches. The fuck?
and in case anyone else was worried, you can relax now. A 6-pack of beer.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Now we talking, bro. Oh, actually, you just gave me the 6-pack and like, let's rock it. You know what I mean? Like, what we doing?
I don't need the
I
fucking
don't need
sandwich.
sandwiches, bro.
Come on. There's enough carbs in this for the fucking whole
Because
sandwich.
if you can, audience, if you can picture what's about to happen here, you don't need all that shit for what he's about to do, to be honest.
But we don't know yet. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, we don't know yet.
Now, Larry dropped about $15,000 in total on this endeavor, which I learned later, most of this came from his girlfriend, Carol. She really helped
Man,
out.
that's a
and
ride or
funded the
die,
book.
bro.
I was about to say, yeah.
Which, by the way, is almost 50 grand.
I was about to say it'd
today.
probably be like 45, 50 grand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In
15
1982. Yeah.
G's in the 80s.
Now, if you
Damn.
haven't pieced together Larry's master plan yet, it was to make a 45-minute flight in a homemade aerostat made of an ordinary lawn chair and 42 helium-filled weather balloons.
What happened to the other 3, bro? Did he fuck
We
up?
don't know.
It just, it was like, I don't need that many.
We know that they bought 45. We know that he launched with 42.
So we should start a movie like
Nah,
fucking
bro.
National Treasure and find those other fucking
Yeah,
three.
right? Where's Nicolas Cage when you need him, dog? I'm going to steal the Declaration of Independence.
One of those balloons got the damn fucking Ark of the Covenant
No,
in it.
bro.
I bet you money.
They had some celebration sex on 3 of those balloons, bro. And then he's like, fuck
Maybe
it.
so.
You know what I
Maybe
mean? Like, because Carol was down. I was a down-ass broad, bro. That's
The
crazy.
original plan was to take all of this and his friend Ron's Jeep out to the Mojave Desert, float to the end of the rope, lash to the vehicle, chill back, enjoy the view, eat a few PB&Js, crack a cold one, and then shoot a few of the balloons out and safely float back down to the ground.
Hence the pellet gun, so you can just like
Yeah, I mean-
unload.
You gotta look out. Those pellets are crazy. You need a pellet gun, you know. Keep them bitches away.
And it's just slowly float back down. Just popping fucking
This is
balloons with a pellet
100% a modern day Up. Like this dude is.
It's
Excuse
the
me.
backwood up for sure.
Well, I mean, yeah, he did.
Up is actually based on
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
That's
the
fucking wild.
opening sequence. The whole premise of Up
Yeah.
is actually kind of
makes me sad hearing that.
That's fucking wild, bro. Bro, a whole 6-pack though. Hell yeah.
Yeah. Now, you're probably thinking, all this in a fucking aluminum lawn chair? Don't worry. He later said in an interview that he put that chair through an extensive Larry stress test.
Not the Larry stress test, my boy. Had to warm that bitch up and to break
damn.
in the shoes, huh?
But apparently that wasn't quite safe enough. So Carol talked him into changing his takeoff location from the Mojave Desert to her mother's backyard on West 7th Street in San Pedro.
telling you, bro, she wanted to be there. She wanted
Which
the whole
by all
family to
accounts
see it.
was a tiny yard. But it was much closer to a hospital, making Carol feel a lot better.
I love this woman funded this thing and was like, but if you get hurt,
Yeah.
We need to make sure there's a hospital nearby. Like we don't
Because this
have
is
to-
really stupid. Like, this is really, I love you. This is really stupid.
but you won't shut up about fucking floating in the air. So I'm gonna get this out of the way.
Yeah.
You bought me that knitting
Holy
kit last
shit.
year that I've wanted for like 20 years. I fucking got this. Fucking go sit in the goddamn lawn chair and fucking die 50 feet above everything. Okay.
And as they say, happy wife, happy life. Granted, she was just his girlfriend, but clearly a ride or die. as you
Oh,
said
bro,
earlier, Justin.
for sure, dog. If he didn't marry her, I don't know what he doing.
She's a fly or die.
A flyer die. Oh my God, Jesus.
So I'm glad she got some say in this to help with all of her worry. But other than the location, the plan remains the same. They tie everything to the chair, including the gallon jugs as ballasts to help localize the center of gravity, thereby preventing wind or momentum from whipping him around all crazy like. So he straps on the parachute, wraps the camera to his wrist, backup glasses securely in the shirt pocket, and the pellet pistol tucked in the waistband. They start filling the balloons, and I hope to God got some funny helium voices in that whole process.
Yeah,
bro,
right.
with that much fucking helium, they better have some fun with it.
I mean, maybe that's where the other 3 balloons went. I don't know.
Maybe so. Right? Facts.
So on July 2nd, 1982, Larry takes flight from his girlfriend's mom's backyard on a lawn chair with 42 big-ass balloons cheerfully overhead.
Fucking in a lawn chair, y'all. I don't think you understand.
That's a lawn chair.
It's a fucking aluminum lawn chair with gallon jugs on it with 42 fucking balloons, bro.
That's nuts.
And
this is insane.
This aircraft's name, by the way, Inspiration 1.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Because it's going to
bro.
make you do number 2.
Now, there was also a...
Bro, he ain't even strapped in the shit. He just sitting on the chair. That's insane, bro.
I know. Actually,
He's
there
just
is
sitting on the fucking
legit.
chair.
There is no documentation that he installed a seatbelt or any kind of way to
chilling.
hold him in the chair. He may
chilling,
have
man.
lashed himself to it. I just don't
Maybe.
know. It wasn't talked about, so
Yeah.
I'm not going to say otherwise. Now, there was also the space shuttle Columbia scheduled to land in the Mojave Desert that day. And he didn't want to steal their thunder or get in the way, but he did hope to see it from a dope-ass vantage
Oh,
point.
my God.
That would be sick, though.
So,
Yeah, it would be.
Right. So he just wanted a fun summer day floating in the breeze from a measly 6,000 feet or so. That's what the line allowed, right? The tether line
Yeah.
that he wanted.
6,000 feet in the air in a lawn chair.
Well,
Jesus Christ.
fucking insane.
the rope almost immediately snaps.
Uh-oh.
And he proceeds to rise at an altitude of 16,000 feet.
Didn't we
Holy
jump out of a
shit.
plane lower than that?
Yes,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
did.
I was about to say,
That
bro.
is higher than you're allowed to recreationally skydive from.
That's fucking crazy.
Just so you know.
Chilling in a lawn chair.
Isn't it 14,000?
Yes.
Yeah.
14.5 is the max you're allowed to do, which is what you and I did, Drew. But
Yeah.
still,
Yeah.
that's the max.
bro, I'm telling you, though, dog. King Larry, dog. He's just cracking a beer, hanging over planes in a fucking chair, bro.
Do you guys know who Roll Tide Willie is?
Yo, yeah, bro.
Yeah, of course.
Fuck yeah.
That's who I'm picturing right now.
Oh,
in this lawn
definitely.
chair.
I don't give a piss about nothing but the tide.
Just sitting there in a lawn
Blitz,
chair.
bam, blitz.
It's just like he just keeps going. He doesn't care.
I don't give a fuck.
So rope snaps. He's rising at a feet of 1,000 feet per minute. Now, some perspective on this.
Like dizzy as
That's
fuck.
about 11 miles per hour. And there's a video of this I found on YouTube from his friend's video camera on the ground, and that fucker just launches into the clouds. Like seriously, they have the initial tether and they release it because like he's all set up and the balloons are ready to go. So he's got 2 ropes tied to the Jeep.
Yeah. They released the one that's
And
holding him to the ground, basically.
And on the video, Carol and his friend Ron are like, "Are you sure you want to do this? This is a bad idea." And he goes, "No, I want to do this," and releases the first rope. And then the second rope immediately snaps and he just disappears. Like into the clouds. This motherfucker just disappears into the clouds. It's fast, dude. He's gone.
Can you imagine?
I don't know. I'm not going to say I wouldn't want to go out like that. I might want to go out like that. I'm just saying. Shoot me into the fucking sky, man.
That's the fucking highway to heaven, bro. Just straight up.
Yeah.
So
Fuck it.
Where,
I'm going to see that motherfucker, bro. Bye. Keep talking about him. I'm going to talk to him directly.
Y'all thought Jacob's ladder was something, motherfucker. They had no helium back then, did it?
Oh, God.
So the max height he got, by the way, is twice the height of when people start getting altitude sickness if you don't acclimate slowly over time.
Yeah.
At 8,000 feet.
Going
you
that
get
quick, bro. His ears probably burst.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
And it's about 2 degrees Fahrenheit. Mm-hmm. He's just wearing a long sleeve shirt.
Chilling.
Them some cold ass nipples.
And he's now in the flight path altitude of commercial aircrafts.
Bro. Cracking. I bet that beer
Untethered. Just gone.
This is your captain speaking.
Bro,
If
imagine
you'll
how
look
cold
out
the
to the
beer
left
got.
side of the wing, there is what appears to
A
be
man?
a white male in a lawn chair, attached to what seems to be some silver balloons.
8 feet tall, 42 of them. Imagine, that's fucking insane. My brain right now is just filling with this image of just this guy with a cold ass beer, damn near getting frostbite, just chilling, bro, in the air, bro. Like, that's insane. Anyway,
Just looks over and like cheers at somebody in the airplane window, you know, like, hey,
oh shit, y'all got a lighter over there?
So,
this blunt done went out, bitch.
Oh shit.
so Larry knew this flight wasn't exactly legal. So the plan was
None of
to
this shit is legal.
so the plan was to radio the FAA once he was at the maximum height allowed by the tether. As basically like since I'm sure you can now see me, don't be alarmed. I'm safe, but also don't let me get hit by a plane.
So, holy shit, help me right now.
Exactly.
Direct planes around me.
Yeah.
So now the plan has changed just a little bit. And Carol is understandably freaking out. And I've got a little bit of sound bites for all this.
Uh-oh.
Make sure this is up high enough. This might be like crazy loud. Let's see.
Ron, this inspiration, you read me over. Ron, no, I can hear you.
That's Carol.
Okay, evidently I lost my glasses. Ron, cut him down. You gotta come down if you can't see. Cut him down. I've got my other glasses. I can see perfectly. Don't worry. Is everything okay? Everything's A-okay. Notify all the proper authorities, etc.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Do you copy? Over. I copy. Are you sure you're okay? There's planes up there. We can hear them. Are you okay? I'm A-okay. I'm going through a thin fog layer. Over. Oh, guys, keep talking, Larry. We can't see you. We hear airplanes.
She said we can hear airplanes.
Okay. I'm okay. I'm rising.
I'm okay.
Altitude 1,500 feet.
Well, that boy done smacked about 3 of them beers.
Yeah,
I
right.
don't want to go over the ocean, so you have to come down soon. Listen to me. I'm coming over the fog. Over. Good. Once you get over the fog, and if you're heading toward the ocean, are you going to go or are you going to land? I'll land. Don't worry.
So she's freaking the fuck out. And he's like, it's going to be okay.
Fucking shut
Everything's
up.
fine. You shut up. Also, my favorite thing is that he keeps saying copy at the
copy.
end and over. And she's not doing any of
No.
that. You can almost hear the annoyance in his voice of being like, bitch, say over.
Yeah, right.
We trained with the CB radios.
We talked about this for months.
together, and you didn't do half that shit.
My favorite part is I lost my glasses. Don't worry, I got my other ones. Like, bro, irrelevant information, dog. We thought you died, bro. Like, the fuck? Oh my god, dog.
He
That
kept
is
saying like
wild.
every 15 seconds, I'm okay. That is like a,
bro, calling-
resounding. I am not okay.
Bro, calling clouds fog is wild work
Fog.
too. By the way, and those are clouds, my dude. Like, let's be clear here, dog.
We are not over a lake.
Bro, what the fuck are you doing? Fog, fucking clouds.
But basically, he didn't want to immediately descend because he could run into power lines or roofs or anything like that, right?
Or because he was so high.
Well, now he's finally reached his dream.
Oh yeah,
You
right.
know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, so I
Yeah,
have to
revel in the
imagine
moment for a minute.
that she's flipping the fuck out, understandably so, but he's now like, I mean, shit, this is actually what I wanted. They wanted that tether in line.
Mm-hmm.
Not for me, but for them, you know.
And he said, "Don't I make it look easy? Don't I make it look good?"
It's definitely one of those things where it's like,
My God.
and he probably did the fucking math and was like, "Oh, that teller's gonna break immediately." Like, the fuck? But we can do that though.
Yeah, he may
like,
have,
like,
honestly. He may have.
straight up. Like,
He was just like, "Tell them what they want to hear. Tell them what they want to hear. Tell them what they bye."
But instead of floating towards the desert like he hoped, he went west towards LAX.
"Oh shit!
So he radios into
Oh my god, bro!"
REACT. It's an acronym. The Radio Emergency Associated Communications Teams. This is back in the 80s. So instead of like podcasts or YouTube, they were just nerds that were living on
Radio
CB radio frequencies and just enjoying each other's company and talking to truckers and all that kind of shit.
Definitely, bro.
Break it, one nut.
Yeah.
Definitely, dog. Used to be CB in my grandmother's house.
Yeah.
They would just sit there and just listen to motherfuckers at
Exactly.
night and shit.
Yeah. So REACT is a group of people that know airwaves and understand like, you know, flight paths and all that kind of fun stuff, whatever. Just nerds chilling in the basement.
Yeah, bro. Nerds being fucking nerds, bro.
Yeah, enjoying their time on CB radio and stuff like that.
But if you don't nerd out
And by
about
the way,
something,
we had that
you know?
early recording because they tuned in to that CB channel and recorded all this, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now this is him talking to the REACT team.
oh shit, they got all this shit documented. That's crazy.
All of it documented.
That's fucking wild, bro.
All in all, if anybody cares, there's a guy named Mark Barry, so MarkBarry.com that documented all this, but there's a full 18-minute recording of all of this.
Oh,
They
wow.
recorded all the CB transactions.
Yeah.
But this
That's
is Larry talking to the REACT team and also some now air traffic controllers
That's
because
fucking
he's high enough to where he's
where
now
he's
dealing
actually a problem,
with
yeah.
air traffic controllers. Yeah.
Exactly.
Can I disseminate to that telephone number at this time? Could you please repeat? What information do you wish me to tell them at this time as to your location and your difficulty? The difficulty is this was an unauthorized balloon launch, and I know I'm interfering with federal airspace, and I'm sure my ground crew has alerted the proper authority.
So if anybody didn't catch that, REACT is asking, what exactly is the problem? And Larry says, I'm in a balloon aircraft. that is
Unauthorized balloon launch.
Unauthorized balloon launch that's now in restricted airspace.
That's the difficulty. I don't know if you're getting my drift, buddy, but
But I'm drifting that way, motherfucker.
yeah, don't let me die, and also don't arrest me because this was recreational.
And please, can you
Basically.
tell Delta Airlines 147 to take a quick left turn real quick because that motherfucker's getting close.
All right, so a little
That's
more.
fucking insane.
So a little more.
But just to call them and tell them that I'm okay.
That he's okay.
Roger, that is affirmative. Stand by this frequency. I'll stay on the frequency, over. This is KRR 91405, ground control of MBFP to KLW 91602. Do you copy this transmission, sir? Yes, someone asking what color the balloon is. The balloons are beige in color and in a bright blue sky. This would be very highly visible. Over.
So his balloons are beige in color, and they
Beige.
should be highly,
Highly
visible
visible.
in the bright blue sky.
fucking 42 weather balloons. Yeah, I don't think you can miss that one, my boy. I think you can see that, my guy. That's fucking insane.
Somebody see these white grapes floating in there?
Yeah, bro.
All right, here we go.
Fuck.
Size approximately 7 feet in diameter each, and I probably have about 35 left. Over.
He's been shooting them. So he's got 35 left.
Saying you have a cluster of 35 balloons. These are 35 weather balloons. Not one single balloon, sir. It is 35 weather balloons.
This damn gun's got a hair trigger on it.
Standing by.
Standing by. He's just chilling in a lawn chair. Standing by.
I'm at 10,000 feet and slowly descending. In fact,
Slowly
I can
descending.
feel a pilot plane about maybe 3,000 or 4,000 feet below me heading out towards the ocean. Over.
What the fuck?
Stand by the frequency. I'm dialing your landline number this time. No, sir. It's never been done before.
He's bragging about it? Jesus Christ. Fucking whoa.
Roger.
This is crazy, bro.
I'm right over at Long Beach Airport, and they should be able to see me. Over. I read. Over.
Right over the airport. Jesus Christ.
Altimeter says 8,750 feet.
That's insane.
Like I said, I'm slowly descending, and if I can find a flat place to land, I'll bring
To land my lawn chair?
Yeah, bro. No landing gear, dog.
Be done. Over.
two little casters.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Complete control. This is LW 91602. Who should I be talking to? Over. To all stations on Channel 9. This is Santiago Ria, KPW 882. There is an emergency in progress at this time. The pilot is unauthorized on flight, and I'm going to request for him to shift to another working frequency at this time. AWL 91. Please at this time switch to Channel 8. Channel 8. Okay, we'll switch now. Over. KPW 822 out.
This is crazy as fuck.
Sir, I have the landline open at this time, and if you wish to say anything more, please do at this time.
There we go.
I just told Carol that I love her, and so far everything's under control, and I'm fine. Over. And you are coming down at this time. Please do. Over.
Just tell Carol I love her. It's fucking wild, bro. Damn. The balls of this guy, man.
Also, side note, Party City's going out of business. Everything's on sale for 75% off. We need to run by that motherfucker, get some balloons.
That facts, right? Maybe they
So-
sell weather balloons.
At the end of that, I didn't want us to have to wait all that long time to do everything. We remember that at one point, React said, "What information do you wish me to tell, i.e. the airport, at this time as to your location and difficulty?" Larry said, "The difficulty is that this is an unauthorized balloon launch, and I know I'm in a federal airspace, and I'm sure the ground crew has alerted the proper authority, but just call them and tell them I'm okay, right?" React ends the conversation with saying, "Well, stay safe and try not to chud it up."
Shut it up.
What a time to be alive, bro. You know what I'm saying?
So after
Fucking
45
crazy.
minutes in the sky, Walters shot several of the balloons with the pellet gun,
Like you should.
taking care not to unbalance the load. Then he accidentally dropped his pellet gun overboard.
Wait, what?
He just dropped it.
He dropped
There's no
his gun.
board.
Yeah.
He just dropped the fucking gun. Like,
Right,
bro,
right.
The most vital thing to have on you.
Right? I gotta
Fuck the
get
glasses.
I gotta get down.
Yeah, bro.
I'm pretty sure you can see an 8-foot balloon, my guy, without some glasses.
True, bro. Like, what the fuck, dog? That's crazy.
And
But he still had the sandwiches, though.
he was dropping too fast, so he cut some of the ballasts to slow his descent. A later quote from him on this was,
So there's just a gun just dropped to the ground,
Yeah.
and then gallons of water just coming out of the sky.
yeah.
Hey, bro, we don't peep that. Like,
Could you imagine just like, you're a kid in 1982, chilling in San Pedro, just in a backyard, you know, like maybe you're practicing a kickflip because skateboarding is becoming a thing in California at this time. And you just get dumped on by a bunch of water. And then a pellet gun just falls, just clack-a-lacks on the driveway.
It's just
Probably
fucking in the
embedded
ground
into
like
the
a
ground.
sword in the fucking stone. It's like,
bro.
oh, whoever can pull this out.
Fucking Lancelot, my guy. Fucking crazy.
Now, he said, I cannot say that I was afraid or anything. The part that was scary, the last 300 feet with the rooftops and telephone poles coming up so fast. I was praying I wouldn't hit one of those power lines and would be fried or sizzled.
Bro, I'm thinking like, how are you gonna land a chair, nigga? Like,
Right?
the fuck?
Fuck a power line. That motherfucker's gonna slow you down.
You can't worry about the landing itself. Like,
I'm pretty sure I landed my lawn chair into a Corvette. Thank you for having your sunroof open.
One version of the story is that the FAA and police started tracking his descent and path and was able to cut power to that neighborhood before he landed in case he hit power lines on his way down. The other is that he broke the cable, disabling it before he could be electrocuted. But either way, the balloons that he shot and the dangling cables from those balloons became caught in a power line at 423 East 44th Way in Long Beach. Power was out in that area for only 20 minutes. He then landed unharmed and was able to safely climb down
that's fucking crazy, bro.
with the chair.
Yeah, of course.
With the chair.
Of course, bro.
Nowadays, he would be put in under the prison for doing some shit like
Hey,
that.
first
you
of
know?
all, it's $100 chair, my boy.
Yeah.
And let's get back to the brass tacks.
Yeah, seriously.
I spent $100 on his chair, bro. Like, I'm keeping this damn
Is
chair, bro.
coming with me out this fucking tree
Got
or
me
not.
fucked up.
Now,
I'm taking his power line too.
Walters was immediately arrested by waiting members of the Long Beach Police Department.
They're just watching his ass.
Yeah,
like, this
watching him
nigga
come
here,
down.
Bro. What the fuck is he on, bro? Gonna be a
Regional
nice little 24-hour visit to the county.
Regional Safety Inspector Neil Savoy was reported to have said, "We know he broke some part of the Federal Aviation Act, and as soon as we decide which part it is, some type of charge will be filed. If he had a pilot's license, we'd suspend that. But he doesn't."
We know he did something wrong. We don't quite know right now, but something's off, bro.
So he could technically do it again.
Yeah.
You know, like he doesn't have a license we can suspend. So y'all look out for this motherfucker in a lawn chair.
Walters initially was fined $4,000 for violations under U.S. federal aviation regulations, including operating an aircraft within an airport traffic area, quote, without establishing and maintaining two-way communications with the low control tower, which I disagree with because he was in communications the whole damn time.
Yeah, it was.
He at least he was, that smart about it. It's like, hey, this might get squirrely, so I need to be able to contact the motherfuckers that can control shit because I don't want to just fall out of the sky.
Yeah.
So Walters appealed, and the fine was reduced to $1,500. A charge of operating a civil aircraft for which there is not currently in effect an airworthiness certificate.
Oh, okay.
That all was dropped.
That's
as
crazy.
it was not applicable to his class of aircraft.
Yeah, because it
Because
wasn't
of
one.
the fucking chair.
So
Because the chair's
He
not
got-
an aircraft.
he got no fines.
That's crazy.
He had the first chaircraft.
Like they could find somebody like a crop duster doing some shit like that, but he's in a fucking chair.
So
Motherfucker, I ain't got wings or wheels.
he was charged potential jail time and $4,000. He appealed it down to $1,500,
And then they dropped
and then
that.
they just dropped it.
It's like actually, bro, American hero, bro.
That was 100%.
They had nothing on him. They had nothing on him.
A young man just wanted to fly a plane.
Baxter, you ate the whole wheel of cheese? I'm not even upset. I'm impressed.
I'm impressed. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Despite having to take a camera with him, he did not take any photos, which is very sad.
That's bullshit.
That is sad, but also he may have been more scared than he put on.
I think so.
Like, fucking
Well,
like,
also, you have to remember, like, altitude sickness. He had to have been loopy as fuck.
Oh, big time. Especially
Also,
once he got up past like 10.
massively sunburnt. Like, he came down ridiculously sunburnt and cold as fuck.
Yeah.
So, I mean, imagine like the altitude sickness,
Yeah.
sunburn kicking in almost immediately,
Yeah.
and being so fucking cold.
yeah, bro.
I mean,
I'm okay.
I'm okay. At one point, I didn't want us to have to listen to all 18 minutes of the radio
the shit,
communications and everything. But at one point, Carol, all she could do, at a certain point, she and Ron hop in the Jeep and they're trying their best to like drive where approximately he is.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
from
yeah.
the ground to a CB, that high up in the air, they only have about a mile.
Yeah.
And he's almost a mile up.
Yeah.
So they have to stay kind of close.
Yeah, yeah.
At one point, she's yelling over the CB radio, "I found your glasses. They're okay. They're intact." And he goes, "Oh, well, that's good." She's doing anything she can. And
He's
just
like, I don't give a
trying-
fuck about my fucking glasses.
I got my glasses. I'm 16,000 feet
It's like,
up,
yeah,
man. Like,
I potentially could die at any second, but thank you for my glasses.
Thanks, Carol.
Hey, shouts out to Carol, bro. At least she a G about it. Like, I got you.
So just after landing, Walters spoke to the press saying, "It was something I had to do. I had this dream for 20 years. And if I hadn't done it, I think I would have ended up in the funny farm."
That's what I'm saying.
Probably.
I'm saying.
If you're lucky.
Because I'm picturing like how much he talked to Carol about this shit for however long they dated.
15 years. they
Like,
did it.
bro,
Yeah.
like, you know what I mean? Like,
So we've got a new
just
thing
that's
now.
all he talks about.
So because there's, you've got your Karens that are like extremely like annoying and like all up in like, hey,
Calling the
can I
manager and
talk
shit,
to the fucking manager and this kind of shit. But then you got your Carols
Yeah, you need a Carol.
that are your ride or dies.
Yeah, I need a
that
Carol.
are like, you're
Yeah.
fucking retarded. Let's do
Yeah,
this.
fuck yeah. I mean,
Like,
well, it's always Bunny and Clyde, but now we got Carol and Larry.
yeah, Carol and Larry.
Ride or fucking die, my boy. Jesus.
So he went on to say, "Since I was 13 years old, I've dreamed of going up into the clear blue sky in a weather balloon. By the grace of God, I fulfilled my dream, but I wouldn't do this again for anything."
I don't think that was God, my
By the
guy.
grace of God, no.
I don't think that was
By
God.
your crazy ass brain and ingenuity, my nigga. Like, yeah, that shit is wild, dog.
Lawn Chair Larry was awarded the title of At-Risk Survival
Fuck
in
yeah.
the 1993 Darwin Awards.
Hell yeah, dog.
Which, by the way, that's supposed to be for people who die.
It is.
Not badass motherfuckers
Yeah.
that prepped as best as you could and maybe planned on the tether snapping. I don't know, but landed safely.
Said fuck it to the man and just did it.
He just didn't think about the fucking atmosphere
Sure.
burning the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, yeah.
when
Yeah.
you get closer to the sun, motherfucker. But
Weird how that
that's
works.
insane. Yeah.
Closer
That's
to a
fucking
light,
insane.
hotter. Yeah.
Yeah, that's crazy, bro.
10 days after his flight, Walters appeared on the Late Night Show with David Letterman. He was briefly in demand as a motivational speaker and quit his job as a truck driver.
You don't say.
He was featured in a Timex print ad in the early 1990s, but apparently he never made much money from his fame. The lawn chair used in the flight was reportedly given to an admiring boy named Jerry, though Walters regretted doing so when the Smithsonian Institution asked him to donate it to its museum.
That's fucking wild.
You sold Petey to a blind kid?
Oh my God.
20 years later, Jerry, the young boy that Larry just handed this chair to, a kid named Jerry. Larry handed Jerry a lawn chair. Sent an email to Mark Berry who I got the audio from. A pilot who had documented Walter's story and dedicated a website to it and identified himself. The chair was still sitting in his garage, attached to some of the original tethers and water jugs used as a ballast.
That's crazy work.
This chair was placed on loan to the San Diego Air and Space Museum, where it was exhibited in 2014. It was later donated to the Smithsonian. After being displayed at the Stephen F. Uvdar Hazy Center in Virginia, the lawn chair is now on display at the National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C.
That's fucking badass.
You can see it there
That's
right
badass.
now.
That is awesome.
If you're in
Badass.
D.C., you can go check out
That is-
Larry's chair.
Fucking awesome.
That's fucking sick, dog. Talk about leaving legacy behind, my G.
Cherry.
I bought $100 chair and it's in the fucking Smithsonian, dog. What you got? What you been doing? What you been on, player?
Later in his life, Walters hiked the San Gabriel Mountains and did volunteer work for the United States Forest Service. A quote, "It seemed like Larry came to the mountains because he was disappointed with the way his life was going," said his friend Joyce Rios, a fellow volunteer ranger. He later broke up with his girlfriend Carol of 15 years.
Damn, bro.
And could only find work sporadically as a security guard. On October 6, 1993, at the age of 44, Walters decided to end his own life by shooting himself in the heart in Los Angeles National
damn.
Forest.
Damn, dog.
I know.
That's fucking wild, bro. He had support. That little shorty with him for 15. That's
Yep.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, something fell out.
Yeah, I think so. And then, you know,
He hit his mountaintop, bro. He
Yeah.
peaked.
well, yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's
And it's
what
like,
it
now
is.
what do you do now?
Yeah.
Just go back to
Life, normal ass life.
I've done it. I've done it already.
You
know?
did.
Like,
I mean,
yeah.
as someone who has jumped out of a plane, and I'm sure Grant can attest to this too, like when you get down back on the ground, you're like, I don't know how I can top that. Like
It's dope.
seriously, like
It's
I
dope,
don't
baby.
know how to top that.
dope.
I still to this day don't know how to top that.
yeah, that's crazy.
But
bro.
and so I won't. I'll just keep doing it
Do it again.
when I can.
Yeah.
I'm here for moral support, guys.
That's good. That's fine. Thanks, Carol.
Thank you, Carol.
Oh, I'm not paying for y'all shit. Got me fucked up. But yeah, word.
You need to buy some more lottery tickets. What's up?
Facts. Shit. Oh, goddamn.
His mother did not disclose his death until November 22nd. Although Walters did not write a suicide note, he did leave a Bible with several passages marked at his mom's house in Mission Viejo,
Yep.
just before his death. Among them was John 16:32. "Indeed, the hour is coming, each to his own, and will leave me alone. And yet I am not alone, because the Father is with me."
Oh,
He got into God,
he went there.
and yeah.
You
Now,
know.
his flight attracted worldwide media attention and inspired a movie, a musical, and numerous imitators. And it allegedly inspired the extreme sport of cluster ballooning.
What?
What?
So we should go to Party City.
Yeah, bro. We're missing out on the hustle right here.
I think
guys.
we can get tanks. I'm just saying.
No, for sure.
And so I'll flash through just a brief of his inspirators. On New Year's Day of 1984 in Stowe, Massachusetts, Kevin Walsh made a flight to 9,000 feet with 57 helium balloons and descended by parachute.
And
He
just
was
left
cited-
that motherfucker up there?
Yeah.
Yeah, bye, bitch.
He was cited with 4 violations of FAA regulations and fined $4,000.
Yeah, he can get out of that shit. Larry the only one to get away.
On July 7th of 2007, Kent Couch, a 47-year-old American gas station owner from Bend, Oregon, reportedly flew 240 miles in his lawn chair, landing in a field about 3.5 miles away of North Powder, Oregon, really about 30 miles from the Idaho border, traveling an average of 22 miles per hour. Couch used plastic bags filled with 75 liters or 20 U.S. gallons of water as ballasts against the 105 large helium balloons tied to his lawn chair.
105?
Yeah.
Damn.
Like
All right.
Walters, Couch had a BB gun on hand to shoot the balloons in order to initiate descent.
I like that part.
After the flight, he developed a
Just
way to
floating with a
release
gun. That's so
helium.
American, dog.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm getting a lawn chair and float with a pistol. What's cracking?
We need to go somewhere
Where,
else.
where we at?
He also figured out a way to release helium from the balloons, allowing for a more controlled descent. And during a second flight on July 5th of 2008, Couch realized his goal of interstate travel when he landed safely in western Idaho. The trip totaled 240 miles and took 9 hours and 12 minutes.
This motherfucker was floating
in a
for-
lawn
Yeah,
chair
bro.
suspended by balloons.
9 hours in the air, bro. That's crazy work. That's insane.
I wonder if he went to sleep.
I mean, that's a full shift at work, dog.
I know. I'd have gone to. I mean, it's probably pretty peaceful.
Bro, I flew to fucking Denmark. It's an 8.5 hour flight. I fell asleep like 3 times.
I bet you fell asleep.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, half a Zan got me out like a light.
Yeah.
Anyway.
On January 13th of 2008, the Brazilian Roman Catholic priest and human rights defender Adelir Antonio de Carli lifted from Ampere, Brazil, suspended under 600 helium-filled
Good God.
party balloons.
All right, bro. We're doing a lot now.
Party balloons?
Party balloons.
Party City, bro. I'm telling you, it might be
And
on
reached an
something.
altitude of 17,400 feet
That's too
Oh,
far.
so he beat the homie.
before landing safely in Argentina.
Before
Wait,
landing.
from Brazil?
Yes.
Damn, that's fucking crazy.
Before landing safely to his death in the Atlantic.
That is fucking wild, bro. 600 fucking balloons.
Oh, my God.
Yeah,
And he
unable-
beat the homie Larry record, dog.
Yes,
I don't
he
like
did.
that. I don't like that though.
No, man.
Because he ain't in the Smithsonian.
No.
What's crazy? Also,
Boo
he ain't
other
American.
countries.
Yeah.
USA. USA.
Exactly, bro. We're gonna take our polo outfits and keep rocking.
That was a Lacoste chair, bitch.
On April 20th, 2008, lifting from Parangua, Brazil, in an attempt to fly 725 kilometers or 450 miles inland to Dorandos, Brazil. He flew using a chair suspended under 1,000 party balloons, reaching an altitude of 6,100 meters or 20,000 feet.
That's fucking
Holy
insane. Bro.
fuck.
Was he just completely cooked when he got back down? Because that's
Well-
nuts, bro.
Not checking the weather forecast, he got caught in a storm. He had a GPS, but did not know how to operate it. He was last heard on the radio 8 hours after liftoff, approaching the water after flying off the coast, unable to give his position, and crashed into the Atlantic Ocean.
Oh my god.
The-
Bro, hold on, dog.
are you ready?
So he bought 1,000 balloons, got all this shit rigged, but didn't think to understand GPS.
He should have never used MapQuest.
And he didn't have a pistol on him.
Drew, you
See,
ready for
America's
this?
better.
Yeah.
dog.
You ready for this?
No, not really.
After unable to give his position and crash into the Atlantic Ocean, the lower half of his body was found by the Brazilian Navy near an offshore oil platform on July 4th of 2008.
Bro, shark, hoo-ha-ha. Shark bait, hoo-ha-ha looking ass. Damn, dude. Maybe the impact just severed him at the hip. Who knows?
One of them Sharknadoes got his ass.
I forgot about that fucking film franchise. Oh, man. So good.
On May 28th, 2010, the American adventurer Jonathan Trapp crossed the English Channel by cluster balloon, departing near Challock, England, and crossing over the White Cliffs of Dover at St. Margaret's Bay. He made landfall again over Dunkirk, France, and then tracked inland, landing in a farmer's cabbage patch in France.
Gotta fuck up off that cabbage.
Trapp continued to experiment in cluster ballooning flights. In 2011, he replicated the floating house from the animated film Up for a National Geographic television program.
That's fucking insane. This is recent, too,
Did
bro.
he do it, though?
This is crazy.
Did he pull it off?
Yeah, apparently so.
That's insane.
And I don't think he ever died. On July 6, 2015, Daniel Boria of Calgary, Alberta, Canada, tied about 100 helium balloons to a garden chair and flew over his city in a publicity stunt. He escaped his balloon pod by cutting himself loose and deploying his parachute. So he bailed out like a bitch.
You gotta stick to the plan, bro.
You say you got 10,000? How high did he get? Did it say?
It actually didn't say.
Because, like,
20,000 is raw work. That boy was asking for death.
yeah. I mean, like, but if you fall out of, like, if you only get up like 5,000 or 6,000 feet, it's not gonna be fun in a parachute.
That's base jumping.
Yeah, it's basically you got
100%
You
base
basically
jumping.
you basically just toss the parachute up in the air.
You're
You
like,
just say,
hey,
The
"Fuck
here
it."
we
second you
go.
jump
Yeah,
out.
because you're not jumping and then pulling. You're falling way too fucking fast.
Yeah.
You just snap your damn neck.
No, thank you.
Anyway,
On October 20th, 2017, Tom Morgan of Bristol, England, reached heights of 8,000 feet using 100 color helium balloons and has flown 15.5 miles over South Africa.
so Larry is just like a trendsetter, huh?
Oh, yeah. Big time.
Legend, OG.
On September 2nd, 2020, David Blaine
2020?
reached 24,900 feet via helium balloons suspended by harnesses attached to a cable routed through his sleeve to appear as if holding the balloons by one hand. He had all necessary licenses and permissions, carried an oxygen supply, a ADS-B transponder, and a remote control of ballast and balloon popping squibs. He released himself from the balloons and free fell until his parachute automatically opened at 7,000 feet.
Because David Blaine is fucking rich, obviously.
The balloon was
100%,
then,
but that's what it is.
check this out. The balloon was then remotely piloted to the ground, to the ground team for a safe landing.
Yeah, it's fucking David Blaine, bro.
I wanted to
everybody
end
knows
this
who
on David
is.
Blaine.
Yeah, that's fucking insane.
Utilizing Lawn Chair Larry and then all these imitators, and then decided to do a magic trick based on all their failed attempts and a shitload of money and a big ass staff.
A bunch of money.
Which,
He's
not
like-
gonna lie, I would love to see that.
It
I
would
would
be
love to be
cool,
on the
but-
ground to watch David Blaine appear to float up by holding a shitload of balloons.
But my
And then
respect
safely-
for the other
Yeah.
people is a lot higher.
Oh, big time.
Oh, yeah, bro.
Big time.
But also, one
I don't
thing
know
that I
about half
noticed,
body boy. I don't know about him, but
I also noticed that
that's fucking wild.
they're
boy.
mostly British.
Well, a lot of them were fucking Brazilian.
There was a couple of Brazilian
British
dudes.
coming out of.
A Brazilian
Yeah.
guy, a Canadian dude, a couple of Americans doing that shit in Europe. Yeah.
Yeah,
But
that's fucking wild.
Yeah.
You just take people from like the saddest areas and put them in a balloon, let them float away. That's what's going on
it
here.
kind of makes sense. I mean,
Yeah.
if you're really, really sad,
Oh, damn it.
you know,
Bro,
I like to
it
fly
does
away,
rain a shit
you know?
ton in London, bro. It's
Yeah,
kind
it
of a
fucking
sad place.
sucks. It's like fucking Seattle. It sucks ass. I
Yeah.
would never move to Seattle.
Yeah, but I love everybody in
Well, I
Seattle.
can't say never. That's one thing that I've learned in life. It's never say never, because you shake that bag of dough in front of my face, I might move over there.
Hey, shouts out to people in Seattle, man, and London. Love y'all.
No, I had a great time when I was in London.
Yeah.
It was actually the first place I walked around and smoked a joint without giving a fuck about anybody that was around me. I was just like,
Sure.
hey there, guy. Oh, the cop's got a stick. Better be scared. You know? Oopsie doopsie. You know, what are you going to do?
Yeah. It's also like very much like the original New York because nobody wants to fucking waste time or talk to you at all.
No, and they're very
Motherfucker.
fucking rude.
Yeah, like get the fuck out the way, bro.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, you know what I mean?
Hey,
Like-
how's it going? Fuck off,
yeah,
mate.
yeah, exactly.
Why'd you say mate and fuck off in the same sentence?
Yeah, bro. It is not a very public speaking place.
Where I'm from, mate means to fuck.
No.
You know.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, that was a wild ass story, bro. Because I knew a little bit about it, but I didn't know all the details. And if you just learned about it, you're welcome.
No, that
'Cause
shit is
that
nuts.
shit is crazy,
Yeah, yeah.
bro. And the most American thing I think you could do is float in a chair with a fucking gun.
That's what I was. Yeah, that's it.
That's fucking
That is
insane
America.
work, bro. With a 6-pack of beer, dog.
I mean, honestly, guys,
Come on,
I
bro.
think we've
That's peak America.
pretty much nailed how I'm going out. No, I'm being honest.
Well, I think that was the end of the Great America, bro.
Like, I do, like-
it killed the dream.
I'm not going to use a lawn chair. I'm going to use one of those like camping chairs that's got like the mesh bottoms on
Oh,
it.
yeah, yeah.
So if I need a deuce,
Yeah,
I ain't
get a
got
little
nowhere
free
to
breeze. Get a free
go.
breeze.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah. It's fucking
Cut a
nuts,
little
bro.
slit in the bottom of it. Yeah.
Now what you do is get a couch, bro, so you can like lay out a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Too many
Vibe
balloons.
it.
There's too many balloons.
Yeah. I mean, this
Hammock.
motherfucker put 1,000 on there.
Hammock.
Oh, a hammock would be great. Well,
Oh, hammock's a good idea.
that'd be wild
good
work.
It's an airboat.
That'd be wild work, bro.
Yeah.
I instantly went to like, you gotta take a lady up there. You know what I'm saying? instantly where my mind went. Anyway,
Quit moving left. Quit moving left. Go.
Yeah, so hammock sex in the sky. Hammock sex in the sky, baby. You know what I'm saying? And we're just gonna fall to the Atlantic and let it be.
Good while it lasted.
Yeah.
Those 10 seconds. Oh, damn, it's low tide. Shit, sorry, my bad.
You sit there post-coitus after 2 minutes, and it's like, yeah, I guess we can go and cut these damn balloons off. I mean, it was cool, but...
I don't even really like you. I just like them. I'm not even going to say nothing.
Yeah,
I don't even want to talk to you anymore.
It'll never be the same. It'll never be the same.
You got that BB gun?
You can't top that, you know? Anyway, thank y'all for tuning in. You know, tell your mama, tell your cousin, tell your auntie. We're back, and hopefully back on track. Season 7, Not Living in Heaven for Less Than 11. I think that's what I'm going with. So yeah, Happy New Year and such, and let's do this shit. You know what I mean? I'm Justin Hammonds, and I'm saying love, live life, because it's worth living, y'all.
I'm Drew Shellnut, and I'm saying don't let life happen to you.
Word. And I'm Grant. I'm saying, actually, perfect classic. Lon J. Larry, never liked you. I always loved you.
Yeah, bro. OG, dog.
Ain't no like about Lon J. Larry.
No, it's all love.
Nothing but love for that
Just
man.
love.
OG, bro. Oh, shout out Carol, bro.
Yeah.
She was a G.
That's true, too.
She was a G. Yeah. You need a Carol in your life. Fuck these Karens, get a Carol. You feel me?
Get a Carol.
You know? You don't need a Karen.
And if you need an extra, get a Carolyn.
Hey, I got one.
shots-
Watch out. That's a.
Oh my God.
But take care of them because they backfire.
Yeah, amen. All right, this has been a podcast called Friends, Facts, and Fiction, and we out.
Thanks for listening, and stay tuned for the next installment. Find us on Facebook and Instagram to stay up to date on all things Friends, Facts, and Fiction. Our Instagram handle is friends_facts_fiction. As always, please reach out to us. You can send any of your questions, praise, and fact-checking to friends_facts_fiction@gmail.com. It's important to us to only propagate the truth, and we'll correct any errors we may have made. Your hosts and researchers are Justin Hammonds, Grant Bramlett, and Drew Shellnut. Our episodes are produced by Grant Bramlett. Additional producership provided by Grace Higgs. Our recording engineer is Grant Bramlett. Lighting design is provided by Justin Hammonds. This has been a production of Friends, Facts, and Fiction.
I don't know, man. We're gonna get there. All right. Me.
Lawrence.
Yeah, dog.